Hey everybody, welcome to the Goth Radar podcast. I'm your host, Melo DeFrisco.
And I'm your co-host, Simon Mendoza, and today we have a special guest. Who are you?
I am Billy Bob Joe.
Ooh. Yeah, welcome Billy Bob Joe. Why don't you tell us a bit about
Thanks.
yourself, Billy Bob Joe?
My real name is actually Justin Yoon.
Yeah?
Yeah. And,
Where the fuck did you get Billy Bob Joe from that?
don't tell anyone.
It's a government secret, dude. He's been whitelisted.
He's been whitelisted.
Yeah, he can get into any public area for free.
If he
Tell
just
no one.
flashes his ID.
He's just like, he whispers, Billy Bob Joe. And then they're like, they nod their head and let him in.
That'd be sick if I could actually do that.
Yeah, what if like somebody's like up on a podium giving a speech in front of 1,000 people, and you just walk up and the guy's like, stop right there, right? And you just walk past them whispering, Billy Bob Joe, and they put their guns back in their holsters, and you whisper the shit to them, and then like the guy at the podium's like, we're under attack, everyone.
Anyways, welcome back to the show.
All right, what do you want to talk about other than government conspiracies?
Conspiracy. First thing that comes to mind is what I tell everyone when we mention Tom and Jerry. The
What?
Oh, you
The
guys don't
lovable
know.
Cat and
No,
Cat and
there's I don't know who came up with.
Go on.
Sorry. There's I don't know who came up with this conspiracy, but it's that Tom and Jerry is Nazi propaganda
Okay.
because I don't know if it's
Jerrygate?
No, I don't know if it's the that's a different scandal. I don't know if it's the First World War or the Second World War, but Tommy is slang for British soldier, and Jerry is slang for German soldier. So when Jerry is always outsmarting or outwitting Tom, it's just another way of saying the Germans are always outsmarting the British.
I see.
Remember the episode where Jerry wore blackface?
I saw a picture of that. I
Yeah.
thought, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a real
Yeah,
episode?
that's a real,
It's a real episode.
It's a real episode.
It's kind of a running gag, I believe, in old cartoons, just because that's what was funny at the time.
Remember
Obviously not now.
Remember the episode where they were all wearing traditional Native American headdresses and they were smoking a pipe?
You remember the episode where Mickey Mouse was in blackface?
I love it.
I'd love to see that.
This I did not know.
I don't think that exists.
Remember that short where the Donald Duck dreams he's a Nazi?
Yeah, that's a real one,
Or
actually.
soldier?
You know about that?
No.
Donald Duck had like a dream where he was a Nazi soldier, and it was like...
Oh, and is that the one where
Disney
he's
was hired to...
Yeah.
he's hired to build artillery shells? I remember.
Yeah,
that.
and Disney was hired to do that by the Gov.
He got PTSD. That's not even a joke.
That's true though. That you're not wrong.
I want to see like that like new ass version of Donald Duck that's like in the newly animated like Looney Tunes stuff.
Looney Tunes.
No, yeah, but like the newer one, not the older one.
Like the shit where they're
the one that's like currently airing. You know
where
that?
they're in like fucking England or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see like a scene in that where like he's just walking by like a window shop and it has like military fashion or something, and he like sees a gun and then he just has like a PTSD flashback,
Yes.
like really intense, and he like starts drinking and shit.
You guys ever
It's
actually
terrible.
have you guys actually ever like read like Donald Duck comics?
What? No.
They're kind of depressing actually.
There are
Yeah.
there are comics of Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where like he's like dealing with like his post-traumatic stress disorder.
Holy shit.
Trying to take care of his like nephews, and like Scrooge is like trying to take him away because he's not doing well, and like he's like falling to it.
Oh god, that's horrible.
It's so
Why is it that
sad.
everything
It's so
related to your childhood just ends up in a dark mush?
real. Meanwhile, Mickey Mouse is over here clapping when he's cheeks. You know, whatever.
Oh god.
Goofy's, I don't know.
Goofy's brain dead.
Goofy has a son.
Yeah, he has a
He
son.
does have a son. There's a movie about
Who
that.
he fucked?
He fucked.
I
That
have
means he
no
fucked.
idea.
There's a love
Who
interest.
fucking
Is there not a love
Not
interest in the
like
Goofy
it, dude.
movie?
I
In the second
I
one.
watched it when I was little. It was like such a long time ago.
There's a love interest in the second Goofy movie, right? Where he's like trying to go to college, like Goofy himself, and then he gets an education, but there's this girl librarian or something. I don't know.
Something,
right?
Something
Yeah.
along the lines of there.
Yeah.
Why
Also,
the fuck do I remember this? I've only
How
seen
do
that
you
movie
remember
once.
this?
also, we forgot to mention Colin Chance is sitting in on this. So if you hear or like Like that's him.
He's doing an ASMR bit.
That's because we
Yeah,
killed
dude.
him after the last podcast.
Oh,
and
no.
He's a ghost. He's
his-
haunted.
Yeah, his spirit has just been stuck here.
Yeah, neither of us are like mediums or anything.
Yeah, we
so
haven't
we
really
can't-
dealt with it. So.
Yeah, we really because we make no money off this show, so we
I
can't
see.
really- we need to sort this out. There's like a really bad.
Not
honestly,
really.
like this is my house.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Like-
your problem, not your fault.
Studio B is in
I
my
killed him.
house.
Yeah.
I try to
Where-
go to sleep with that shit.
Is there a Studio A? Is that what I'm? Is
We
that
don't
what
talk
I'm
about
referring-
Studio A.
Oh, okay, never mind. I apologize.
Anyway,
That'd be like the second killing that's happened in this house.
we don't talk about that.
So that's why we don't use Studio A anymore.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Bill Engvall died in there. Do you know who Bill Engvall is? It's fine, doesn't matter. It's not.
And then
Can't say I do.
wait, who said tear down this wall?
Gorbachev, like, he said that to Gorbachev. It was,
Who was it?
who said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall?
Was it
I
Reagan?
literally, I
Reagan or
literally.
Nixon?
Is that Reagan or was that?
It was not Nixon. It was not
I
Nixon.
think
It was
Reagan.
Reagan.
It must.
I think it's Reagan.
I should
Our
know
resident
this.
ghost is Google.
I took A push and actually got a 5 on it. Yet I forgot everything.
You know Reagan's grave is outside. I piss on it every day. Just
So
come over. To piss on it.
I'm glad that you
Reagan.
told me.
Reagan.
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 Reagan was the one that said Mr. Gorbachev tear
Who
down
is
this wall.
whose grave would you piss on?
What?
I don't know. Does Hitler have a grave?
No,
Yeah.
they
then-
never found his actual body.
And nobody.
Or they don't have supposedly
I don't know.
his grave. You're sent to a grave and you're told to piss on the grave.
I wouldn't do it.
You have an assignment.
like I'm a covert ops agent,
Your
and they're like, your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to urinate on this grave.
your family is being held hostage.
Okay, if my family's being held hostage,
You have to
fuck
piss on the
whoever's-
grave.
Like,
And it has to mean something.
what do you mean it has to mean something?
They can't just be like, I'm just gonna piss on this grave just to get it over. No. You have to find somebody whose grave. You're
Okay.
like, I like, you know.
I don't hate people, dude. What the fuck?
You gotta
At
piss
this
on
point,
the
I'm
grave.
really.
It doesn't
curious.
have to be hatred. What if they're into piss? And you're like, I'm doing this because I care.
Oh,
about
okay.
you.
So it has to mean something.
It has to mean something.
All right.
Whose grave would you piss on?
I don't know.
All
All right.
back to
All right.
Milo. Whose
All
grave
right.
would you
I
piss
find someone whose grave has a tree growing out of it, and then I piss on it to help the tree grow.
It's a pretty pussy response, but
Yeah. Well, I don't hate someone, and I don't know anyone dead with a piss fetish, so
Alright, Justin,
I'm good.
whose piss are you gonna? Whose grave?
Whose piss are you gonna grave on, dude?
Whose grave are you gonna piss on?
Same as Milo. I can't say I hate anyone.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
piss on Reagan's grave. You guys are.
Why would you piss on Ronald
You guys are
Reagan's grave?
weak.
I'm really curious to see what Josue does.
Yo,
in
I
his
piss
free
on
time.
Ronald
Like,
McDonald's
wow.
grave.
Is he dead? Whatever happened to Ronald?
Yeah, man, he's basically
Good old
dead. He got
Ronald.
replaced by that Happy Meal with eyes and shit.
Oh god, that thing's terrifying.
Yeah, that's a weird.
Have you seen that one picture where someone's just walking on the street and he or she looks up and it's just the Happy Meal stuck in a tree
I don't
with his
fucking
eyes
know.
wide open.
The eyes wide open.
She
fucking
snapped it
comedy.
too and she said I literally
That's funny.
yeah.
What'd you do if you wake up in the middle of the night because you hear tapping on your window and it's the Happy Meal?
With his eyes wide
Oh my
open.
god,
Just
dude, I
looking
would not be able to sleep for probably the rest of my
Yo,
life.
see, that's the reason why people need people want weapons at home.
He's holding up.
to protect themselves from Happy
He's
Meals.
holding up like chicken nuggets and like
The second of-
He's holding up all 3 different styles of chicken nugget. The
Yeah.
boot, the fucking. What are the other ones?
So, what are they? I don't remember.
I know one of them is the boot. Do you know this?
No.
The chicken nuggets, they have specific shapes. They're actually in shapes. One of
Oh
them is a
yeah,
boot
yeah. One
shape.
of them's a boot. One of them's kind of like a diamond.
Yeah, one is star, I think.
A star. I don't know about that. That's cool.
And then the other one is a 3000 BC board.
And then the other one's the Empire State
Ooh.
Building, intricately done. And the rare one is
You
actually,
said Empire State Building. My mind was like Eiffel Tower.
What do you like? Someone show me that shit,
Did you
dude.
send me that?
We should put that as
I'm
the
gonna,
thumbnail.
I'm
For
gonna
this
put it
video.
up on the screen.
Oh, that's awful.
Send me
Yeah, here. There it is. That's the image we've just shown. Jesus
that. Alright,
Christ.
you're wait, no. I
What
forgot.
were we talking about? We got sidetracked by fucking Mickey D's. The Mickey
We're
D's
talking
killer.
about. We're talking about
Pissing on graves. I don't
Mickey-
know why we.
Mickey-
We were trying. We were trying. We were trying to be.
conspiracies.
We
Conspiracies.
tried
That's
to be
what we're
normal,
at.
and then I brought up conspiracy.
And then
we
Tom and
became
Jerry, and then
politics.
politics, Gorbachev, Pissing on Rick's grave.
What do you guys think of the conspiracy that what is it? What's that fucking Beatles conspiracy?
I would not know.
Yo, you guys
Blank
think the
is
ninja's dead?
Yeah, who is
Paul is dead?
Paul is dead. Yeah,
What?
Paul is dead.
Paul McCartney.
Oh.
McCartney.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that conspiracy.
No, I haven't heard of that.
You haven't heard of that?
No.
All right.
The only conspiracy I know of is the
There's a
Tom
one that's
and
been
Jerry's.
going
It was
on
a running
today.
gag.
There's a joke that's been going on today, like an hour ago. That you know the streamer Ninja, the Twitch streamer.
No.
There's a joke that he's dead, like because he
Really?
said that he was going to be streaming at this time, like 3 hours ago. He's like, I'm going to stream at this time, and then he hasn't yet, and so they're like, he's dead. And then they said he was dying for something really dumb, like it was a like a fake disease. I don't know. I thought it was really funny. I made a tweet on it.
Bullshititis?
Bullshititis, yeah, man.
Any of you guys have PTSD?
Safe to say I don't think so.
This isn't a joke. I'm asking.
No, I don't.
Serious.
Yeah,
trying to
okay,
make
seriously,
it
yeah, I
better.
don't.
I got penis technical disorder. Am I right?
All right, you.
I don't know.
Some guy comes up to you in the middle of the night in an alley, and he's like, you either have to pick an STD that I will give you, like not sexually transmitted, but he's got like needles or something.
Choose your death. What the heck?
And it's like pick your poison.
What disease?
What STD? None of it has
What
to be
STD?
Yeah, it has to be an STD. What do you pick?
He died from ligma. That's the joke.
Lick my nuts. Yeah,
He died from ligma.
lick my.
Ninja. And I wanted to start a hashtag resurrect ninja.
Pick a fucking STD.
Ligma.
That's like
I don't know.
instant death.
Yeah, I'll pick I don't know, crabs.
That's the best one to pick.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about dying. I just said you had to get an STD.
I get crabs.
I'm not an expert on this. I have
Wait.
no idea.
Crabs is like the best choice.
You should get chlamydia.
Don't get chlamydia.
No, because there's a cure for chlamydia.
Okay.
No, okay.
It's not worth it.
Okay.
What about
The reason
It's
why
not worth
chlamydia,
it.
the reason why chlamydia still exists is because the cure works this way. When you get the cure, you have to not have sex for like, what was it, 2-3 days? There's like a time limit where if you have sex during
It's
that,
not
you will still
days.
pass it on.
If it was days, I don't think it's days.
No, I think it's a month. I think it's a month.
That makes more sense.
So if you don't have sex within a month, it doesn't spread and it dies.
Crabs is the
Right?
easiest. You just shave your fucking pubes off. There you go.
Yeah,
It's just
but, like-
pubic lice.
But what I'm saying is, right? Listen, right? Chlamydia has a cure.
Listen.
People get the cure for
Guys,
chlamydia.
listen.
If people would not fuck for a month, chlamydia would be gone. But people can't keep it in their pants.
Guys, listen. Just don't get chlamydia.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
I'm not saying like
just practice safe sex in general. I think.
what like that's gonna become like a party game. Like you're really drunk. It's like, dude, let's go get chlamydia and then get rid of it. Like,
What?
like like one of those dumb things. Like someone that'll get like a tattoo and then go get it removed. You know that sort of thing.
No.
Where it's like there's like, hey, let's get tattoo, and then afterwards they're like, I hate this tattoo, and then they go get it removed. Like that, but with chlamydia, it's like, let's go get chlamydia, and it's like, that was such a bad idea, and then they go get the cure.
You say it like it's so easy. Bro, let me just get this tattoo removed. Just peel it off my skin, bro.
Yo, dude, let me just chop that shit
I don't
off.
want it.
That's nasty.
Fucking hell.
Let me just take a hunk off, and then we're good. Oh, man. What are we talking about?
Let's talk
even?
about politics.
I don't want to talk about politics. Okay, fine. You're talking about politics? What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate. What's up with Pizzagate?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about
I
it.
have no idea what that is.
It's
Quite
okay. You know,
It's a
you know
conspiracy.
Watergate.
It's another
You know
conspiracy.
Watergate.
Like
The conspiracy.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then because of that, shortly afterwards they thought of a different conspiracy, and then they named it Pizzagate.
Shortly after.
And then-
what are you talking about?
Like retrospectively.
Like in the terms of the universe, it's pretty
it was
recent.
pretty close to each other. Anyway, so they named it Pizzagate, and then since then they've been naming like conspiracies something gate because they can. I don't know why it wasn't a good idea, but Pizzagate was the
Because
idea.
Watergate was the worst one.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then so everything would follow that to blow it up.
yeah. Pizzagate was the conspiracy that there was this one like pizza restaurant, and they had a conspiracy that they had like a child enslavement, like torture ring underneath it, which they had no evidence for. Like there was no reason that would be a thing, right?
Right.
And then, but people got riled up about it, you know?
Because the Democratic some people from the Democratic Party had lunch there. That's why.
I think, yeah.
That's why it aroused.
Yeah, which still makes no sense. Anyway, I forgot that the Democratic Party was involved in that. They were like, Hillary's doing shit, and
Yeah, it
Obama.
was a Republican propaganda.
Yeah, it was crazy, right? Unbiased. Like, they're unbased. And then some guy went crazy, right? And, like, got an assault rifle, and he went in there and held everyone hostage to look for the shit, and then he turned himself in afterwards. And when the police talked to him, he was like, yeah, I thought there was a smuggling ring there, and there wasn't, right? Which should have been the end of it. But then everyone was like, he's in on it now. So this guy that went in with an assault rifle to look for the shit and then turned himself in like a good Samaritan is in on this Pizzagate shit because there's no other reason. There's no other reason. And then it went on for, but I haven't heard anything about it recently, so I think it's done. What are you looking up?
Who's most likely to suck toes, Hillary or Donald?
Well, now we know what he's looking up.
I don't know. I think Donald would.
I think he'd suck toes.
Yeah, I think he'd suck toes. He's dirty enough, dude. Donald Trump. You don't want anyone else's opinion on this? You just wanted me to answer.
I'm not gonna be like,
feel like they
what's your
both
opinion?
would.
I just
I don't think Hillary would suck
weigh
toes.
in.
All right, maybe.
Got her the winning vote, she would.
If she would win the presidency by sucking some toes, she would suck everyone's toes. It'd be like the producers.
Hey Hillary, where are those emails?
Shut the fuck up.
It's not 2016
Oh yeah,
anymore.
oh yeah.
2 years
So
ago.
since the last episode, our poll finished on our Twitter.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
of what?
We ran a poll asking who our next celebrity guest should be. There were a couple choices. There was Eric Andre. Where is it? Hold on, I'm finding it. The choices were Eric Andre, Steve Buscemi, Barack Obama, and Ethan Klein. Right? Ethan Klein is the guy behind H3H3 Productions.
Oh.
Ethan, right? Steve Buscemi is, have you guys seen Spy
Spy
Kids
Kids.
2? Was it Spy Kids 2 or 3?
It's two.
It's 2. Spy Kids 2, the guy that ran the zoo. The miniature zoo.
Who said, do you think God stays in heaven because he's afraid of what he's created?
Yeah.
The crazy
Which was
scientist
like,
guy?
well, that was like a way too deep thing to say for Spy Kids 2.
The crazy scientist guy?
Yeah, that's Steve Buscemi. He's known for way better things, but I doubt that you guys would know the things.
Oh, what? What are you trying to say?
The Imposters,
What are you trying to say?
he was in The Imposters, he was in
He was in Family Guy.
what's that one,
He's the
The Big Lebowski, he was in that.
Oh,
voice
yeah,
of
that one.
He doesn't voice Stewie, shut the fuck up. Anyway, those were the choices, and Barack Obama won by a landslide. So apparently, we're gonna have to try and get
Just
Barack
like-
Obama. Shout out to
How is
Barack
that even a
Obama.
surprise?
I don't know.
He won by a yeah.
The Big Sopranos.
I'm gonna
do-
Fargo,
He did it twice.
Armageddon, Reservoir Dogs, Con Air, Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, he was in a lot of. Steve Buscemi's a great. He doesn't have a Twitter though. Anyway, here's my shout out for today. My shout out is to Barack Obama. Barack Obama, you're awesome, dude.
Okay.
We'd love to have you on the show. We wouldn't curse when you're here. We'd do it at a predisposed location.
Preordained.
Preordained. Where you gotta get a minister in here.
That's some podcast we got there.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say preordained.
I sanction this
We'll
podcast.
get him preordained.
I bless this podcast. Yo, Obama, you want to get ordained with us?
You guys ever done communion?
Do you think Obama's
Yes.
ordained?
You think of always circumcised?
It's not a question I want to answer.
I like how we went from we won't swear when you hear, but we'll talk about everything else.
We're gonna.
I really. Do you think that if you're president, the church will be like, yeah, you can marry someone? Yo, I would love when I get married to have Obama be my minister.
I want you to look back at your computer screen and remember all the people that wanted to hear this.
Yeah, there were 12 votes, and Barack Obama got 6. Well, we don't have that many followers on Twitter. We have 11 followers, and I doubt that some of them actually
Those are the
voted.
questions we have to ask when we have Obama on the show. Is he circumcised? Is he ordained?
Is he ordained? Oh my god.
You think Obama has done a thing where he can marry people? You know what I mean?
What? But like,
Polygamy?
yeah.
Wait, what? No, where he can you think he would you think he would? I don't know.
You ask.
Are you saying help
Are you
people get
asking
married
about
or
polygamy?
marrying
Stop saying you
multiple
know.
people?
We don't know what you're talking about.
Polygamy is where you marry multiple people.
I know what polygamy
Okay.
is.
Then that's not what you're
I'm
asking.
not talking about polygamy.
What you're saying? Do you think he'll ever get married? Because he is married.
No. I'm saying, would you think he would? Never mind.
Be the guy to make people marry?
Yeah, sure.
That's ordained.
No, but do you think he'd actually do it?
I don't know. Who would he do it for? I think he would do it
It's
for.
really easy to do that. You can do that online.
I know.
Yeah.
I have cousins
Yo, I think
who
he
are
would be,
ordained. Like
you know,
that.
I think he would be
Really?
ordained so that he could.
They married each other.
Oh, well.
Like they at each other.
Wait. They both became ordained and then married each other.
Yeah.
That is that's awesome, dude. I'd love to do that.
Like my cousins were the minister at each other's weddings.
You ran out, kiss the minister.
Because they did. Because they got like.
We just
ordained
one up
online.
to kiss the cook. Look
You
at
know
that.
what? Hold on.
Yeah.
There it is.
Now that I think about it,
I bet.
I
who
think
would
that
Obama-
hold on. That sounds like a political cartoon. Like Obama is fucking marrying, like he's ordained and he's marrying.
Yeah, that's a political cartoon.
And
Anyway, my point is, shout out to Obama. You're awesome. We'd love to have you on the show.
It'd be something stupid like.
Also, are you ordained? If so,
Yes,
could you
yeah.
do my wedding when I get married?
And the Chinese.
That'd be. Hey, we're recording.
And we got our special guest.
My dad. Anyway,
He should be on the podcast.
There he is.
bye. It's the middle of a work day. I don't know what he's
When
doing.
was the last time you guys cried?
I don't remember.
It's a bit touchy, but
Um.
I'm not sure. I was probably watching a movie when it happened, but
I don't cry during movies.
What
Really?
movie?
No, I've never cried during a movie.
Coco.
I didn't cry during Coco.
I have not watched Coco. I need to
Wait, do
see
you have a
that.
dead grandma?
I almost cried.
Yeah, no.
No,
There you go.
Oh, wait, no, I have a great grandma.
I
That's
kind of
not the
cried
same.
the
Yeah, no.
first time seeing it, and then I watched.
But
the
the
second
grandma
time.
isn't dead in that movie.
Mine is.
Your grandma's dead in that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know.
When was the last time you cried?
I don't know. I don't cry often, dude. Oh wait, hold on. Me and my dad have this thing where when we yawn, we cry a bit. So does that
Doesn't count.
Okay. Like full on cried?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh wait, no.
How long-
Last time I cried was, I believe it was. It's one of the. Like at the last day of showing one of our musicals, it was Disaster. We were
Oh man, that was a really good time to cry.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
cried hella then.
We don't-
Closing night party. That's yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
what
I actually had
We
that
don't need
written
to
on
talk
my
about that.
board
We
for
really
a
don't.
long ass time, and I had to remove it so I could schedule my shit. But I have it written right here, the date and time of when that was.
Oh man.
That was March 31st, Saturday night, closing night of Disaster, approximately 11 o'clock, because no one checked the time when we were there.
That was heavy.
That was heavy. Although that isn't the most recent time I've cried. I've cried
Are you
after
kidding?
that.
We all just started crying.
Yeah, everyone in that room
Yep.
cried except for the waitress, but she was like.
Oh yeah.
I
Even when I went in to go to use the restroom, one of the ladies at the bar was just, I'll ask later. It's like, okay.
Just
watch
should have
it.
been like, she's pregnant.
Oh god, I should have said that. That would have been perfect.
Or like, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Anyway, we're getting off track. You guys
We
need
are.
to do your shout outs because I did my shout outs.
Wait, shoutouts.
Yeah, you shout out somebody. Yeah.
Uh,
Don't actually shout, but like shout out somebody.
Like
I did.
Shout out to Elon Musk for launching a car to Mars.
Yeah, dude.
Because
Because he can.
you can.
I feel like everything we're saying on this podcast so far feels like it's like a lost podcast from like 2015 or some shit.
Yeah,
Talking about
all
the
of-
presidential election.
all of this is linked.
Talked about the presidential election,
Pizzagate.
Obama, Pizzagate.
The emails. Still waiting on his emails.
What's your shout out?
What's my shout out? Shout out
Yeah.
to Hillary Clinton.
Of course. Why am I not
Yeah,
surprised?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, do you know the email she deleted? Just me fucking requesting like parental permission for Neopets account.
You're saying that you're Hillary Clinton. Oh, that really got you, huh, Colin?
Fucking Neopets.
I need a parental like email for confirmation. I can't play it.
Y'all ever play Piano Pets? I played it
It's
once.
bad.
And what is that wheel, huh?
Huh?
You know about the wheel?
Oh my god.
The wheel that spins for
I
2
did it for
days.
Wizard 101 too. She actually responded to that one. She didn't want to buy me like membership though. So.
I played
That
Wizard
kinda
101.
I played Wizard 101 too.
I
I caved. I played it like last year.
I've watched a tiny bit of it from a family friend, but that was
It's so interesting.
I researched it with a couple of friends, and we were just making fun of it the entire time.
You know what
So
fucks me
fucking
up?
funny.
I have a vivid memory of like me in elementary. I have no idea what grade, but being in like the library on the computers, and then these fuckers playing. What's that game? It looks like a flash game. It's
Describe it other besides.
Describe it to me.
it's online. It's an RPG. It's like you're fucking
Oh, Adventure Quest World.
Adventure Quest.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to fucking
How
get
do
that?
you know that?
Because I know
We
it.
played it.
We
Remember?
played it together.
I think I might have played that too.
Why did I know that was the one you were thinking?
I don't know.
of?
And
I don't
then-
know.
I have
We've
no
known
idea
each other
what
way
that
too
is.
long.
And then like me being like, what the fuck? How are these fuckers playing this? And then they like showed me and I made an account. And I was like, wow. And then I played it and then I stopped. And then years later, Milo and I and like some other fuckers were like, hey guys, let's start an Adventure Quest and make accounts and make a little group and do
It was
shit."
funny as hell.
It was funny as hell.
There was one person that really didn't enjoy it though.
Who?
They were like, I don't know, but they were just not having fun. They were like, this isn't fun.
Who did we have? We had
Me, you.
Gio? Gio part
I
of it?
think Gio did it.
Louise?
Yeah,
Quan?
Louise. Quan. I think that was it. Some of these.
I remember,
like, half
like,
the names. We
I
just
remember,
listed, you have
like,
no
we
idea
started
what
it
we're
as a
talking
joke, and then, like, at one point, we were, like, getting serious. I was like, dude, hold on, I gotta go grind at this one place, like, resources and shit. Like, I remember.
Yeah, it's like, wait, no,
Being
we
able
need to
to
be a level higher for this.
It was like, there
We'll
was, like,
come
a
back.
seasonal thing going on. I was like, dude, I gotta collect things for this, like, quest. or
Was it
whatever.
the Jack and the Beanstalk thing?
Nah, it took place in, like, some cave, and there was, like, dragons everywhere.
Oh, yeah, and we were killing all these dragons, and we were trying to get to the end thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like dragonborn, like, like bipedal
Yeah,
dragons and
yeah.
shit. It was funny.
I
Anyway,
swear I remember one of us. I swear I remember one of us trying to actively flirt with some random fucking user.
that must have been you, man.
Don't
You were
put me on the
Geo.
spot.
You or Geo are the only people who would do
Don't
that.
put me on the spot here. Just because we were trying to fuck
You're already there.
around with them. It's funny as hell.
Gosh, I think the only time I took online gaming on my phone seriously was probably Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans. Man, everyone
That
was,
was
on
huge.
Whatever
It was
happened
huge for a
to
bit.
that.
Yeah.
Now it's just PUBG on your
And
phone.
Fortnite.
Oh no, Fortnite's on your phone now.
PUBG? Who the fuck's out here playing PUBG anymore?
I don't know, people that don't like Fortnite.
My cousin.
Yeah, the Chance cousin, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never played
What
PUBG
are the
just because I
chances?
don't have money and shit. Oh wait,
I've
no,
watched
PUBG,
a bit
is
of-
PUBG free?
That was
No,
what
you have to
my
pay for it.
Yeah.
sister's ex-boyfriend's baseball team would say to him to tease him about being in a relationship with my sister.
It's a lot of
Wait,
fucking
what? What would he say?
shit.
Okay, so
What are the chances?
since my last name is Chance,
Shut
there's a
up.
lot of
Wow.
that's what my sister's ex-boyfriend's baseball team would say to my sister's ex-boyfriend to tease him about being in a relationship with my sister
Why would you tease someone for being in a relationship?
because they were a baseball team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that explains it.
Oof.
You ever fucked a baseball player?
Not knowing.
No, at least not yet.
Good.
I'd fuck a baseball player.
I mean, I don't really care what they do.
I'd, what was that guy? They had a movie where he was in it. It was about a baseball, it was an animated movie about it. Do you know this one? It's a really weird movie.
What's it called?
Oh, I'd fuck Babe Ruth.
What a twist.
There was this weird animated
fuck
movie
you,
that
dude.
he was in, animated. He wasn't the main character. The main character was this kid, and like he found a.
Wait, were they going through his house? And
Yeah.
looking through, and like finding artifacts
And
and,
there was
going back into the past.
And there was a
reliving
baseball
things.
that was like alive
Yes.
and shit. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I know what
yeah,
you're talking about. I know
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Was it called Ruth?
I know what you're fucking talking
I
about.
don't remember what it's called, but I know exactly what
Oh,
you're
that
talking
was
about.
such a weird ass movie.
The baseball and the baseball bat and the baseball.
Yeah,
could
the
speak.
baseball was like the baseball bat was all sassy, and the baseball was like grumpy as fuck.
Right.
It's such a weird movie.
They had some deal with a guy replacing Babe Ruth's materials, and that's why he was like failing in the game. I don't know why I remember
Found
this. You
Yeah, what's
found
it called?
Oh.
Everyone's Hero, 2006.
Oh yeah.
What the
It's
fuck?
such a. Have you not seen this? Josue? Oh, maybe it's just like I don't know. It's so weird.
It's just there.
There's a screen
Weird as
cap.
hell.
No, what the fuck is that?
It's a baseball
Here,
bat
here,
with
here.
eyes.
There's a picture of.
Everyone's hero.
Picture
Yep,
of
everyone's hero.
Critical
No,
acclaim. Did
no.
it go to critical acclaim?
No!
Oh.
I saw it on like Cartoon
No,
Network.
It was. I'd give it 2 stars.
You know what I found out the other day? Oprah's real name is Orpa.
What?
Oh, Oprah's real name is Orpa.
Orca?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Orpa.
calling
Is
her
that
a
true?
whale, son?
Is that true? No, you're joking.
Orpa Gail Winfrey.
What?
Where is that?
Wikipedia.
Wait, so she swapped the P and R?
Yeah, pretty much.
Guys, it's Wikipedia.
That's true. It could potentially
Nah,
be.
nah, nah.
They said that Danny.
Find a
Daniel
different source.
Avedon-
Find a different source, real quick.
Daniel Avedon dug the
Once.
Qumran caves.
I mean, for a while they switched the founder of Nintendo.
I start typing it in. Start typing in. Oprah real name. Orpa.
Orpa Winfrey.
Orpa Gail Winfrey.
Hmm.
Look at that.
You're watching the Orpa channel. Orpa Network.
AOL. Oprah wasn't always Oprah. Her birth name revealed.
Dude, I hate those.
Orpa.
Those are so dumb. The
Isn't
whole,
that
like,
crazy?
birth name reveal.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
It's like, what you see
IMDb.
may surprise you. That
Number
shit.
15.
Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus. But that might be just what you
Exactly what
get. What you get.
I remember watching the first 15 seconds of that video and just clicking away.
I made an
I
image.
couldn't get away.
I made a Twitter post a while ago. It was a joke post. Someone sent me an image of them, of a win screen of them winning Fortnite, right? Because I was in a group and it was their friends and all that sort of shit, right? It was just a normal photo, and so I edited it, and no, that's not the right one.
Burger King foot lettuce.
It looks like the right one.
No, it's not. It's not. Believe me. There. Number 15. Here, can you put this on screen? There's a lot of editing. Yeah, there it is. And then I made another one, another edit of the same base image.
I like how you put the podcast like watermark.
Yeah, well, I figured we should watermark it because there's. Have you heard a lot of the shit that's going on with like YouTube and all that? And
Which
like,
shit?
This isn't YouTube.
I know it's Twitter, but shut up.
Which
Because I
shit?
figured, okay,
Image.
because I was watching James Key a while ago, and then I came across an older video, and that linked me to a newer video about compilation channels. You know, channels that'll just send out compilations of other people's stuff. And, like, when they give credit, it's, like, kind of okay. But, like, a lot of them, there was one that they were talking about, his name was, like, OMG Games or something. And he was not giving any credit at all. And if you look, they were looking at his Social Blade and shit, and he was making, like, mad stacks. Like, he was making, like 100,000 a month or something.
Oh, jeez.
Off of reposting compilations of other people's shit. Without, like, mentioning them, right? There was no credit. And
Yeah.
it was...
Super High. It does the same thing.
What?
There's a channel on Super High.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
He, like, one time he just put an entire donkey video in
Yeah,
his,
right?
in his
Like,
video.
Like, that shit's horrible, right? But this guy had, like, like 8 other channels, all OMG something. There was OMG Anime, OMG Gaming, OMG, like all that sort of shit, right? And there was a ton of them. And the OMG Gaming was the biggest one. You know, it had the most views, so he made the most money off of that, but he was making money off of all of them. And collectively, it was a fucking lot of money.
You guys check out our side channel, Tip Compilations.
Tip compilation.
Tip Compilation.
Tag compilation. Dude, I don't want to be that kind of YouTuber that has like 8 channels.
Where
Where it's just like, here's podcast gaming. Podcast gaming channel. Podcast music channel. Here's the podcast channel. Like, I hate that shit. Like, Tobuscus did that.
I've never heard of
You've
that.
never heard of that? You know Tobuscus, right?
I know what Tobuscus is, but I didn't know he did that.
Tobuscus did that. He had Tobuscus Gaming, he had Tobuscus Vlogs. That shit. If you're gonna make all that types of content, put it on one fucking channel. It makes no sense to have them on different channels. You earn less revenue that way.
What even happened to Tobuscus?
He died.
Didn't he got in a scandal?
It was
and
a
then-
scandal with cheating, and then everyone did stop watching him.
Yeah.
I see.
Also, people grew out of him.
Right.
But
Well, there's
we'll ne-
that. I was
Darkness,
figuring.
then redness,
Yeah.
then whiteness.
We will never forget. Rest in peace, Nugget and
I was
Biscuit.
about to say.
Oh, God.
Anyway, my point is
Dude,
with
he
the
had
whole
good songs though.
with the whole OMG gaming bit, right? Everyone agreed, right? James Ski and a ton of these other YouTubers agreed, like, this is a shitty thing, right? And he made a video where he was doing a small interview with a ton of different YouTubers. iDubbbz was on it. There was a ton of other shit. And it was a really big deal. And so they put out copyright claims on the videos, right? Being like, this is fucked, right? So you want to know what OMG Gaming did? He deleted the videos. Because they got a copyright claim, he deleted them. There's no way to copyright something that doesn't exist.
Right.
Right? So he deleted all the videos, and then like 2 months later, he put them all back up.
Oh my God.
And then like for a bit, he deleted all the videos on the OMG Gaming channel, and then reposted them on the OMG Anime channel, right? And then he had links to all his other OMG channels on the channel, like, you know, like featured shit. And so he got those off. Like he was trying to erase the like traces. And then he got rid of all of them and started a new one. And then James E's like, hey, this is obviously a new one on Twitter, right? And then the guy tweeted them on Twitter like, that's not me, right? Which would be okay. Except he's not following James Ski, right? And if it's not his channel, there's no reason he should have gotten that notification on Twitter unless he was looking for it. So it's obvious that it's still him. And it's the same videos and shit. And so it was a really big problem. And they were thinking, you know, all the YouTubers were saying, like, we would hate to do this, but we might have to start watermarking our content. You know? And we don't do gaming videos, and we don't really do IRL stuff that much. So there's not really a reason for us to start watermarking our stuff. But I was thinking that
We're
maybe
also
we
not big.
should... Shut up. Shut up.
He's one step closer.
The point is, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should start watermarking images.
We don't have an empire. We're like, oh shit, dude.
Well, I would kind of have to agree with Josue though. Until you get to such a position where that's necessary, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Maybe they should.
We don't have an empire to like protect.
But no, it's a serious thing for a lot of YouTubers.
Everything that lamp touches is inside this room.
What?
Just
What
like
the fuck did you just say?
No, you know, the Lion King.
Everything the
light,
light touches.
just like everything the light touches, it's just this room.
Everything the
run-
light touches is yours.
It's like a
It's
run-
dark, Dad. I know.
What's up with moats? Would you ever like
Ooh, what?
build
Moats?
a moat
Dude, I love a moat.
around your fucking house?
The
Why
mailman's
would you
coming
wanna do
by,
that?
there's a moat with crocodiles in it, and he just kind of squints.
Yeah, lower the fucking.
And like, hold on, let me lower the drawbridge.
Moats are actually less effective than cornered entryways in castles.
Yeah, but they're cool. So.
I want to make just a pit. No water.
Yeah.
It's
But
interesting.
like, I just want a ravine around my house.
The ravine. Oh my God.
It would smell
What?
You
from
already
the people
smell
falling in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll throw some of those like cab fucking
If
mint like things
you
down
have
there. The ones that are
you
shaped like
have a
trees.
moat, you can have fish that eat the people, so it's fine.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, now that we're
Fish.
now that each of us are pitching in weird things that wouldn't work, I would say I want a zeppelin.
Mmm.
Made of
Around your house?
made of lead.
Yeah,
Potentially. I don't know, just the idea of just this massive structure you don't see anymore.
Would you
flying
want
in the
that
sky
as
would just
your
be
house?
Sick.
Okay, Hindenburg.
Yes and no. Yeah, exactly.
What if you just had it like on a metal track? Like it wasn't floating, it was just a round metal structure.
Oh yeah,
on
then
a
I
track.
would definitely, I would be cool
Run
with
around the area.
that. I'd be cool with not bursting into flames when I wake up. One
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mhm.
Good way to go. Burst into flames.
Yep.
What
Nice.
time? Hold on. Where are we at? All right. You know what? I think it's time to thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank our ongoing sponsors. Been here since day one. I can't thank them enough. I know I say that every episode, but they really mean so much to us, and they're so great. Dick Suckers Anonymous. Thank you again. You're just so quality, and you're changing lives. And you know, people really need to respect that, and I feel like some people aren't. They finished their thing recently. How many trees? Did you remember the quota that they reached? The number that they reached from their latest drive? How many trees were planted?
yeah, it was around 300,000.
300,000 trees planted. That was amazing. So many dicks sucked for that. It was really impressive and just a stunning amount of work from everyone there. And you know, we talked about before that they got us membership cards, right?
Yeah.
Not only that, our local place got a jacuzzi, and we've gotten exclusive rights while they're doing maintenance and stuff on the other areas. It works, but they're doing like it's like screenings. It's super cool. I don't like jacuzzis though. That's the problem. Anyway, thank you, Dick Suckers Anonymous. Check it out, your local Dick Suckers Anonymous station. Check it out.
You're spreading like a disease.
You're spreading chlamydia.
Spreading like an STD.
You're spreading
That's
chlamydia.
That's their slogan.
Hold
We
on.
should ask them to change their slogan to
It's
that.
pretty. Yo, California's STD rates have like been going up. Like,
What?
Steadily.
Yo, what are you laying?
That's not even a joke.
It's because you're growing up.
It's because I'm
Seriously?
chlamydia and like gonorrhea and syphilis and
Also,
shit.
Colin, I just got your messages. I'm
And
sorry.
super gonorrhea.
And super gonorrhea.
Super gonorrhea.
That's a real thing.
I know.
All those are
That's a real thing.
Like
Well, no, I made the joke last time. Like, what's the difference between gonorrhea and super gonorrhea? Super gonorrhea has a theme song.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I should be impressed or concerned that you know this.
It's antibody resistance, by the way.
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Anybody wanted some antibiotics?
I got some Brodazine over here, dude. Neosporin, anyone? Yo, pour me a serving of Neosporin, baby. Yo, can I get a shot of Neosporin?
Oh,
On the
God.
rocks.
On the rock.
What do you guys think is gonna be like the next like?
When I look up super gonorrhea, this is what comes up.
Please.
Send it to him. Send it to him.
Send
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh my
I don't have your number.
I think that's the wrong way
Yeah,
around.
that's-
Plus, just look it up.
Send it to
It's
me,
on
send
Google
it to me.
It's on Google Images. Go look
Okay,
it up.
okay.
The fuck is
Jesus
this?
Christ.
What do you guys think is gonna be the next like rap drug? You know what I mean?
Rap drug?
Rap drug.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lean,
Meow meow.
Xanax. There's some other ones I can't
Yo.
remember.
Something that's not invented
You
yet.
should get
Nah.
yo
No, Xanax and
yo
Lean, that's just cough
yo.
syrup. That's
Yo, I
those
know.
have been around.
I know what it is.
What?
Claritin. It's like, yo man, I'm getting so clear right now.
Let's see.
Yo, my sinuses are flared.
It should just be like lighter fluid.
Yo, I'm drinking straight gasoline right now, boy.
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen, dude.
Yeah, just crush it up and
Yo,
like cocaine.
what's the shit that melatonin? They'll just start calling it tonin.
Serotonin.
God, I wish I had some fucking
That's a-
serotonin.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is real.
Yeah.
Do you not think serotonin was a real?
No, I knew it was a real
Okay,
thing.
okay, cool. Y'all want to play a game?
Sure.
All right. Here's the currently unnamed game. Remember, you can leave in the comments if you have an idea for the name. I think this is the last time that we're gonna be like, "Hey, think of a name for this." Anyway, here's the game. I got a ton of terms from Urban Dictionary. Right, I got them here. I'm gonna give them to our guest and my co-host, back and forth, and we're gonna figure out if you guys can figure out what it actually is, or you have a really funny idea. We We have 4 rounds and a tiebreaker round just in case. Because you're the guest, you're going first. Keep in mind that Josue's only ever won once. Or wait, have you won twice now?
Did I win against you, Colin?
Yeah. Alright, so that's 2 times. 2 times he's won out of all of our guests, and that's what?
And not out of
18
all of
episodes?
them,
Oh, wait, huh? Because we haven't played with everyone. So 5 times.
6, 7. I don't know.
Let's see if you can keep the keep the guest record going.
All right, it's my funeral.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
Here is your term. I'm gonna give you the term, right? You're gonna answer. Then he's gonna answer because he hears the term, and then we're gonna swap, and we're gonna do that for the 4 rounds.
Okay.
Here's your term. Instagram tax. What is an Instagram tax? Take as much time as you want. If you don't think you know what it is, come up with a silly answer.
It's when the IRS gets an Instagram account.
Okay.
That's the best I can come up with.
That's actually not bad. Alright, this way. What's an Instagram tax?
Instagram tax is like an imaginary tax. It's put on your post. So you put up a post, right? And then you yourself, in order to get, you know, a good amount of like views and likes or whatever, you have to go to other accounts and like a bunch of their pictures. And then that's like serves as a tax, in which then they are gonna like yours.
So your answer is the effort you have to put in to get more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. On your Instagram post. Well, neither of you are correct, but good guesses. I'm gonna give it to.
What is it? I want to know what it is first.
All right. Instagram tax is when something is more expensive because it's Instagram worthy or aesthetically pleasing. So I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that.
It really doesn't work.
I'm gonna
for
give it
either
to
of them.
Yeah. So neither of you, but I'm gonna give it to Justin because I think the IRS having a Twitter would be like, just.
The FBI has an Instagram account and they're private and they have like 3 posts and nobody knows because they
Why do they have Instagram?
They have a
Each
Twitter.
3 posts. Each post is a letter.
FBI. Open up.
Oh my god.
All right. So that's 1 point to Justin right now.
Sure.
Okay. Next up, Josue, you're going first.
Okay.
Big dick energy.
Oh, come on. Big dick energy is the kind of energy somebody exudes when they have high amounts of confidence, or if you want to take it literally, they just seem like they have a big dick.
All right. Big dick energy. Justin.
Too much Viagra. Period.
There's I just imagine somebody taking a bunch of Viagra and they have like an aura.
Have you ever seen? No, there was.
like a JoJo thing. Like they take enough and then they're standing and they have like a dark swirling aura and they start speaking Japanese. Yada yada.
Oh my wa.
Jesus Christ.
Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani?
Yeah.
I can see that too well now.
Okay, so an overload of Viagra resulting in an otherworldly presence.
Could you OD on Viagra?
Yes. People OD on
How
Viagra.
much?
No, but like,
Viagra? But, like
what do you
die.
mean by OD?
Like straight up die
or?
from
Yeah, you can.
How
I mean,
much Viagra
Too much
would
of
it
any
take?
drug would kill you.
How many would it take?
I
How
think
much
it was
Viagra?
like, I don't know, probably like 8 would do you. You want to try it?
Yeah,
Like how
yeah.
bluntly you answer that.
Probably like 8.
Probably 8.
Would do that.
Probably 8 would do you.
As if you've seen it in front of you.
It's like, that's 7, man. You're alive. You're just unconscious.
Yeah, don't worry. Jimmy had it coming to him.
Okay.
Anyways, what?
Okay. Well, Josue's correct.
Yeah.
Big dick energy is confidence without cockiness. Cannot be simulated or misplaced. Generally, as if someone has a really big dick and they know it. So that's a point to Josue. We're tied up right now. Back to you, Justin. Here is your term. Transportainment. Transportainment. What does transportainment mean?
I guess any form of entertainment on board public transportation could be
Motherfucker.
Did he
just,
take your
just some Oh, were you thinking of that too? My bad.
No,
No,
it's
it's
good.
good.
It's good. It's good. Now he has to think of something different.
Shit.
Like some epic sax dude on board, or someone pole dancing on a pole.
So spontaneous acts
A pole.
of comedy.
Sure. Yeah.
Spontaneous acts of comedy on public transportation.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sway.
Transportation.
Sway. Now you've been cockblocked. What are you gonna say?
What?
Shut up, Connor. Shut up, dude.
Shut up, Connor from Cybertech.
Don't fucking call me Connor.
Sorry.
Transportation. What the fuck?
Connor from Cybertech. Cyberlife. That's it.
I assure you that was not what I was thinking.
I'm Connor from
It's just
Cyberlife.
hot in here, dude.
I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
I'm thinking containment and transportation. And I'm just trying to like come up with something. Let's say transportainment.
Is it bad that I already have a second definition?
Motherfucker.
You can swap it. if you really
No,
want.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep my first one.
Transportainment.
Come on, Sway. This is why
Think
you're a
of
fucking
every
loser.
dirty Just think of every dirty conceivable thought on a subway.
Transportainment.
Oh my
Is
God.
living.
Do you want to move on?
No. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, fast.
Nah.
You're gonna make this a 2-hour-long recording session when it's not supposed to be.
Transportainment.
You edit in the SpongeBob voice 12 hours later.
Just edit in some SpongeBob music.
Transportainment is when.
Just zoom in on your face.
No video.
There's no video. No. Or is there? Ooh. Or is there? Oof.
Transportainment is entertainment.
Transporting.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Alright, so you're forfeiting?
Forfeiting.
Alright, point goes to Justin.
What is-
Transportainment is buying a car, motorcycle, or similar vehicle hoping that it will be more fun than your normal transportation. So like buying like a hot rod instead of like a Mitsubishi just because you think it'll be
It's
like
actually
cooler.
a stupid term.
I know.
That
Which
is
is
pretty-
why I was so surprised it was taking
It
you
is
guys.
pretty dumb.
I was surprised it was taking you guys so long to come up with the fucking answer.
I'm more surprised someone came up with this.
Yeah,
Just
so just
who in
moves
the
that
right
around. Now it's 2-1.
What was that? Oh, what was the other term like last episode that I cannot think of anything?
What?
Rocking.
No.
710.
710.
710 is 420, but for vaping.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
Right.
dumb.
Done.
It is pretty
Anyway.
Go.
Josue.
Gadget.
Go gadget.
Go
Alright.
on. How about you-
Your term
My turn.
is breaking the fart wall.
Terminal wheel. Breaking the fart.
What is breaking the fart wall?
That's when you rip a fart so fucking foul and putrid that like our alien overlords that are watching our universe can fucking smell it and then just like fucking no. Turn off the transmission, dude. Turn off.
So a fart so bad that our prospective gods
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
All right, Justin. What is breaking the fart wall?
That was really good, dude. Well, if breaking the fourth wall means characters in a story suddenly interact with the real world.
I don't know why, but the bit in the a bit in the advertisement for the new Christopher Robin movie just popped into my head when Winnie the Pooh just goes Christopher Robin.
Why?
Because I remembered the meme. It's like he's the destroyer of worlds. When he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can just end everything like that. What's his name? Christopher Robin.
I thought you were gonna mention the "Hello There" meme because it's the same actor as Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah.
Christopher Robin. Hello there.
Christopher Robin.
What's breaking the fart wall?
No. It was he says hello there, and then it cuts to Winnie the Pooh. And he goes, Master Kenobi is the voice of Kenobi. That's what it was. That was really good.
All right, Justin.
Oh yeah,
what's
no, I have
breaking
to. All right, fine. Out of the top of my head, two porn stars just rip a fart so loud they stop the video.
Yeah, the director, the camera guy's like,
Cut.
we can't. That's, rancid.
Those are both really good answers, actually. I kind of like it. Well, neither of you got it right.
Of course.
Okay, let's break
But,
it.
but I think I'm going to give it to Josue.
What's breaking it? What's breaking it?
Breaking the fart wall is the point in a relationship where one first farts in front of the other person.
That makes sense.
But, so now it's tied up. That means it's tiebreaker round. For the tiebreaker round, I'm going to say the term. Whoever answers first. No holds barred. Here is your last term. What is eating the board?
What?
Eating the board.
Eating the board. Board as in B-O-R-E-D or B-O-A-R-D?
B-O-A-R-D.
Chef Boyardee?
Victory Boyardee.
Breaking or eating the board.
Eating the board.
Eating the board is where you're playing Jeopardy and
Just look it up.
Just of course you will.
Colin's looking it up as he's
So
playing.
dumb.
Yeah.
eating the board.
They'll
is
never
where-
get it.
Just
Eating
if
the
you're-
board is where you're playing Jeopardy and then you just fucking
I'll take.
answer every single fucking question on there.
Oh,
So you
okay.
just fucking score.
Okay, so-
Nobody has a chance to win.
You're like the Pinky and the Brain episode.
Trivia master.
Trivia Master Pinky and the Brain
So
episode.
you're eating the board.
Okay, that's what eating the board is. Justin, what's your answer?
Giving the Ouija board a good suck.
You put your hand on the Ouija board. It's like, Spirit, what do you want? It's just like goes over.
D
S
I
U C K S U C C. But like as soon as you go over it, the letters get capitalized and shit, and bolded SUCC, and the words lift off and they shake. Suck.
Yeah.
Both really good answers.
I really like that.
You know,
I like yours too.
I'm,
just
I'm
imagine-
sorry. I'm gonna have to give it to Justin.
I just imagine you
for
picking
giving
up
a
the
Ouija board.
thing. I forget what it's called. Picking up the thing and fucking sucking on that.
The Ouija board like dial thing.
Yeah. I forget what it's called.
Every
I'm
every
gonna
piece
say it
of
dies.
Dias?
Spell Ouija board.
Ouija board. Wega board. Help.
It's an OUIJ.
O-U-I-J-A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouija.
See, we're competent.
Yeah.
How do you spell a Wega board? Do you use a
Wow, Wega
Do you
board.
use a Wega board? Do you use a Luigi board?
I've
Do you
seen that
use a
video.
Luigi board?
It's so funny.
What is a Luigi board, and can I get one from a pagan?
What's eating the board?
From a witch or a vegan?
What's eating the board?
The pregnant video.
Oh, that one was great. Am I a pregnante?
Fragging ant.
Can you get pregante?
Pregnant?
All right, I'm giving
My
the point
pregnant?
to Justin. Justin wins. Woo!
All right.
The answer is eating the board is eating every single item on the menu at McDonald's.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. There aren't that many great Urban Dictionary terms that I don't think Josue's heard.
They should have called it the Ronald, like
The Ronald Ray run.
It's like the Ronald.
The Ronald McSpecial.
No, that would be the Trail of Tears.
Something.
Oh god.
Shout out to Andy Jackson.
The McDonald's run.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, that's the Justin wins.
Justin wins. Put it on the screen.
Good game, Jose.
It sounded more like a fart than a horn.
He's breaking the fart wall.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Yes,
bringing
he
it for our
is.
wall,
I
guys.
can't wait for Smell-O-Vision.
You smell-o-vision, dude.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. You know, like
television.
you know,
but
like,
with your nose.
there was the whole like back when everything was black and white. There was like Technicolor vision or like color vision when it was like, oh wow, everything's in color. Right?
Technicolor was a technology.
I know,
So
but
keyword.
the point is, they were all like blank vision for color,
Wait.
right? They used some word,
Yeah.
right? Because it was like, oh my god, it's color, right? So we're just waiting for smell-o-vision, where you can smell what you're watching.
Fucking Google did that one April Fool's prank.
Yeah.
Where they were like, hey, we have Smell-O-Vision for our website. Press this button and then smell your screen, and it works.
But there was another joke where like, but it was everything smelled like a fart.
The There was a
Smell-o-vision before.
There was one gag where it was an app for your phone, like you had nose plugs.
Yeah.
Instead of like eating nose buds instead of earbuds.
Man.
Anyways, that's our show.
Yeah, thank you for watching, listening.
Sucks.
You can check us out on Instagram at @the_podcast_420. You can check us out on Twitter at @the_podcast420. You can check Justin out when he walks. I was supposed to be a really weird gay thing, but it didn't turn out that good.
When I walk by and whisper Billy Bob Joe, you'll know it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, check us out. You can watch our previous stuff. Leave it in the comments if you want to see anything special or interesting. Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me over.
Yeah, no problem.
Show fucking sucks.